They're the most famous fan base in all of sports. Equal parts theatrical and terrifying. Impassionate and intimidating. Unrelenting and unforgettable. But ever wonder, how did the Black Hole get started? Believe it or not, football's most feared section got its inspiration from Cleveland?
In 1994, when the Raiders were still in Los Angeles, there were rumors about them potentially coming back to Oakland. We're watching the morning game, and the morning game that day was the Cleveland Browns. We always noticed a dog pound in the end zone, and the dog pound was doing their thing. They were supporting their Cleveland Browns with the mask on, the dog bones in their mouth, and it just made us think, man, that if ever the team was to come back to Oakland, which at the time there were rumblings about them possibly coming back to Oakland, if they were ever to make that trek back to Oakland, we were going to do something similar to what the dog pound in Cleveland. We started coming up with some ideas on what we would do, and started throwing some names around, and I remember the Rat's Nest being one of the names that was thrown out there. We were like, no, man, that ain't gonna be the name we come up with. And after a few names, the Black Hole was mentioned, and there was a silence, and it was a fit.
This group of superfans had a name, but where would they call home?
While '96 was the first year we were really set up to do what we did, in '95 we kind of sat all over. And in one game, myself and my buddy Junior Herrera, we were walking around and we snuck down to the end zone. And literally were there about 5 minutes, and Kaufman scored, ran all the way back, jumped into the end zone and jumped right into my arms. And I knew right then and there, that's where the Black Hole was going to get started.
And it didn't take long for them to make their presence felt.
We were over the top. I mean, we did and said things that today, whoa, it was pretty intense, man. We did a lot of creative things to disrupt visiting teams, and we were able to get away with a whole lot back then. We got a lot of love from the players, man. They really made us feel special. We gave them a lot of support. We gave them a lot of love, and we were brutally honest when they didn't do well, but we gave them a lot of love when they did do well. Even visiting team players would give us a lot of rep and love, and well, I can't say love, but a lot of attention and a tip of the cap in terms of being a fan base, a group of fans that really made a difference.
As their notoriety grew, Raiders fans from all over the country wanted to be a part of the Black Hole.
People would come to our tailgate. They would find out where the Black Hole tailgated. They had heard about it. They wanted to see it, meet us, be a part of what we got going on. And we started to meet people from different areas throughout Northern California and Southern California, and then outside of California, places as far off as Anchorage, Alaska, man. And it just started to naturally just kind of grow that way.
With their growing celebrity came growing misconceptions about the fan base.
That the Black Hole is made up of a bunch of gang-banging thugs, people who just are causing trouble. It's not like that, man. We're good people. We're family people. And if you ever came by a Black Hole tailgate and you got to meet a lot of these people, you walk away saying, man, I just want to be around these people all the time because they're full of smiles, they're full of love. And you know what, man? We call it the aloha spirit, man, to where everybody's welcome.
Now that the Raiders are moving to Las Vegas, the Black Hole will never be the same again. But it won't change the memories, and certainly won't diminish their love for the silver and black.
We created something absolutely special that will go down in the history of the NFL. I mean, we did something I don't think any other fan base has truly ever accomplished, including the dog pound. What goes on from here is we continue the ride. We have a new frontier. That frontier happens to be in a different city. We're heartbroken about it. We're going to continue to support the team no matter where they go. We have a large fan organization from people all over the world. And we're going to be there, and we're going to support, and we're going to do our thing, and we're going to make our mark in that stadium as well. Is it ever going to be like Oakland? Absolutely not. That's impossible. But it'll be a new experience. The ride must continue. The show must continue. And the Black Hole must continue.